Hello, Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this right now, you are here because I'm going to talk about dowsing rods. What are dowsing rods? What are they used for? Are they credible? Are they real? Are they fake? There is a lot to dowsing rods than what you might think, especially if you're being skeptical right now, which is perfectly fine. So, dowsing rods over the course of years have been used to find caves. They've been used to find water, to find wells. They've been used to find weapons, minerals, energy underground. Dowsing rods used to be Y-shaped. I guess you can still find those kind today. The more common ones are the L-shaped, and you get two of them. So with the Y-shaped ones, it was one. You would hold on to the Y part, and when you're looking for water or whatever it is you're looking for, the tip would go down in the front. So that's how they used to look. And a lot of us haven't seen those kind. I've never actually seen those kind. I would love to have one, but, mine are L-shaped, and I'll show you those here in a few. About 40 to 50,000 years ago, in Spain, caves were discovered with drawings on them depicting people using dowsing rods. And also around 8,000 years ago in Iraq, there were cave drawings found depicting dowsing rods once again. So these have been used for a long time. It's not anything new. Even if it's new to you, it's not new to our history. It's not new to certain traditions. Even a Soviet geologist team used dowsing rods to help monitor rock blast for a dam, and this was just in 1966. And Jim Langton from Britain actually made headline news when he found Viking silver brooches back in 1990 using dowsing rods, and these were valued at around $60,000. So it's not to say that it doesn't pay off. So there's actual proof that it worked. Was it coincidence? I do not believe that anything in life is just a coincidence. Some people do, some people don't. Even in France, a famous murder case where the police had asked a dowser to come and help, and this dowser actually helped find the murderer and help solve the case about the victim. So that actually happened. I did not post the article here, but you can actually look this up. I use multiple search engines when I do look for things. Sorry to those who only use Google, but I do not use them for any credible research. If I'm looking for directions maybe to go somewhere, I'll use it, but that's about it. I also found that in NATO in 1986, 3 soldiers were buried from an avalanche, and dowsing rods were used to locate these soldiers. And did you know Albert Einstein was a dowser as well? I thought that was really cool. I did not know that prior to doing some research for this video. So that's awesome. There are water and well organizations, companies that still use dowsing rods to this day to find and locate water lines, water sources. And some of these water sources can be well below the ground. I did find an awesome clip of a lady named Catherine, and I will play this clip now. In the video, I'm recording it from my laptop, from my phone to my laptop, so it may be a little distorted. The page name should be shown on there, so it's not my video. I'm just going to show this clip. It's about 1.5 minutes long, so enjoy, and I'm going to play this right now.
Now meet Catherine Brett of Devon, Cornwall, whose physical reaction to water is so strong that she has literally pulled this.
So what did you guys think of that? I thought that video is absolutely amazing. I love it, and I hope you enjoyed it. This lady had some abilities, some good energy. She was in check with herself. So I thought that was just interesting, that I had to share it with you guys. So when we go back to talking about using it with paranormal, as you can see, the history of dowsing had nothing to do really with paranormal. It's just kind of transitioned that way over time. And that's how we learn and how we grow, is to add new things in and try new things. So the skepticism part, let's talk about that first. there are skeptics about anything we do in life. I mean, I could go make a sandwich and somebody could say I really didn't do it, that I had pizza. You know, it's just, that's life these days. Nobody can mind their own business or be nice to people anymore. I mean, some people can, but you know what I'm saying. So, if dowsing has been depicted in cave drawings, what were they looking for with them? What were they using them for? Do you think they were finding gems underground, crystals, water? I mean, they didn't have public water back then, so maybe they were using it to dig wells. So something was going on for them to use this. And if a dowsing rod, the energy from the copper can communicate with the energy underground, okay, with water, 200-300 feet underground. What makes you think that if I'm holding this rod, that a spirit who also has that same energy that you and I have, the same energy that these crystals have, the same energy that those trees have, you know, we all have this life force energy. What makes you think that a spirit who's not standing beside me can't touch it? Okay, that's what I want to know. There's so much negative feedback on dowsing rods. But if water can communicate with it, if crystals, if gemstones, you know, can communicate with these rods, and you think that a spirit cannot. And I do get that some people do not believe spirits exist, and that's okay too. I do know for a fact that they do. I am a physical medium. I can channel spirits. If I can channel, and I can, I do this quite often, but I do this quite often. So if I can channel a spirit, let's say a past loved one from somebody in Australia, which I've done, and I can connect with their energy, and they show me images, they show me what they looked like, how they died, they make me feel how they died. I can see them sitting in their favorite chair or wearing certain clothes. I can see them watching their grandkids or something they loved, you know, whatever it was, cooking. I get these images, and that's really far from where I live. If I can do that, these rods can absolutely connect with the spirit. I mean, it shouldn't even be a question, honestly. I do feel that people that come with negative energy can absolutely block messages. And I tell this to people when I do readings too. It's okay to be skeptic, but when you have it in your mindset that this is not real, this is absolutely crazy talk, you've already made that decision in your head. You've already manifested that. What we say, what we speak, what we think is so powerful in what we live and what we do. And I'm going to end up getting on a rant, like going off topic, but it all correlates because we're all energy, right? So when you have this negative energy in you, it permeates out, and it's going to make anything you say, anything you do, people you're around feel negative. Have you ever walked into a room, or you've gotten really angry and it's made other people in your house angry? You walk into this room and somebody is really mad. This could be at a store, your home, wherever. And then instantly you get defensive. You want to fight back because their negative energy is affecting you. It kind of sticks on us like, you know, like little spitballs that people are throwing. Energy that we walk around sticks to us. So it's important to cleanse your energy. That should be anybody's priority, to cleanse your energy. And the best way to do that is meditation. You guys know me. I'm always here telling everybody meditate and manifest. And it's absolutely true. Cleansing your energy is so important. Cleansing our negative energy is not only important for paranormal investigators, paranormal enthusiasts, mediums, empaths. It's important for everyone, okay? Everyone. There's so much negativity in this world right now, so much sadness, so much hurt. There's so much that can be healed with meditation. And I mean healed. You can heal yourself with meditation. So it's very important. If anybody has questions about it, please look at my community tab, because I've shared lots of meditations. You may have to scroll down some, but I will continue to share these. And if you have questions, please message me, because I will help anybody as much as I can. Okay? And if I do not know the answer, I will either get it for you or lead you to somebody who can, answer your questions better than I can. So back to dowsing rods. Let's talk for a minute about crystals. They hold power, right? This is clear quartz, selenite. You've got some jade over here. I mean, I'm just showing you a few of them, but they have power. People use these to charge cards, to charge equipment, to cleanse yourself, to protect yourself. People carry these with them. And this has been going on for thousands and thousands of years as well. So this is a whole different subject that I could do a video on if you guys wanted me to. But they're powerful, okay? They are powerful. If they're powerful and can connect with these, you can find them underground with them. Like I said earlier, why would a spirit not want to touch them? So I'll go over a few of the skeptic questions that I've seen or gotten. I've seen where people say, well, put your dowsing rods in a holder where you're not touching them and let's see what happens. Is it possible? Maybe. I don't know. I looked for dowsing rod holders and I could not find any. So you'd have to probably build your own. The key with using dowsing rods is putting your energy in it. I put mine in mine. And the way to do that, if you're new to getting dowsing rods, or even if you have some and they don't really work good for you, hold them. If you're watching a TV show, watching YouTube, watching a movie, just fiddle with them. Hold them, touch them for hours and hours. You don't have to do this all in the same day. Every day, pick them up and just touch them before you even try using them. Because if you try to use them and you haven't bonded with them, you haven't connected with them, they're not going to work. They won't work. So hold them, connect with them. Get that energy in them. Get your power in them, okay? And once you do that, you will form a bond with them. And I tell people, do not let other people use your dowsing rods, okay? I have spent so much time getting my energy and connecting with my rods. When you let somebody else use them, if you do, give permission. Say, I give you permission to use my rods. And you may want to say that out loud in front of the person. You don't have to. I feel that's best because you're acknowledging that you're giving them access to use your rods to have your energy in them. So in turn, you're kind of giving this person part of your energy. Also, keep in mind, even if you know somebody, that you're a friend, whatever, if they grab your rods and try to use them, their energy is now going to go into your rods. If they have bad energy, bad karma, whatever is going on with them, you're going to get that in your rods. So you're going to have to cleanse your rods. You're going to have to do all that. So once you get your energy in your rods, keep them for yourself. Don't let anybody use them. And I kind of feel that paranormal hotspots, places that rent paranormal investigations out, we all know what they are. We've all seen them. Some places will have 3 or 4 sets of dowsing rods and say, anybody can use those, whatever. They don't cleanse them. They're just letting everybody grab them all willy-nilly, whatever. No, don't do that. Don't offer dowsing rods for people just to go take off and use. They're probably not going to work. You have to build a relationship with them. You got to build a relationship with crystals. You have to build a relationship with your cards, okay? It's the same aspect. So if you're watching this and you run a paranormal hotspot, a paranormal place, a haunted location that you rent out, don't offer dowsing rods to people. You can ask them to bring their own if they like them, but I don't agree with it. Okay, that's my opinion. They may work for you if you do that. They may not. So now I just want to kind of touch on the darker side of dowsing rods. Are they demonic? Are they dangerous? I do not believe these are going to open a portal. I do not believe they're any more dangerous than anything else anybody uses. Some people will say they are demonic. I've heard that all the time. I hear people say that you're talking to the devil. No, he's got better things to do than talk to me. I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. It's a tool, just like a K2 meter is a tool, just like our ears are a tool, our eyes are a tool. It's a tool that we use. So, for me personally, I've probably used only these a few times. I don't think I've ever filmed that. I use these in conjunction with the Spirit Box, which I use the Necrophonic app, and what I see and feel. If I feel and see a certain thing, and then I get the same answer with this and on the Necrophonic app, to me that is absolute, I'm not crazy, that happened. So, I don't know who all saw my Mimi Thurman video. I'm just going to use that for an example. As soon as I got on top of this mountain, I immediately knew where she died, where she was found, and it was on the same side we parked. But in the video, when I'm doing the dowsing rods, you will see me ask multiple times, were you found on this side of the road? I knew she wasn't. That was the opposite side of the road I was on. So, and even in the Necrophonic app, it came through no or whatever. But I do that to kind of cross-check myself. I'm not ever going to just rely on one thing. I do rely on my intuition, what I see, what I feel, because I trust it. I appreciate my intuition. I appreciate all the knowledge and all the information that I get from my higher vibration. So there's a spirit messing with me now. Okay. But I do cross-check myself, and I will put that in the videos because I want everyone else to see that as well. I want you to see that I can use multiple things and I'm still getting the same answer. If I get a different answer, that's fine too. I will put that in there. I'm not going to edit that out. So some people think that this is, demonic. This is, my stomach's growling. Some people think this could be demonic, that it goes against church or religion. And some people will preach that, that don't use these. These are talking to the devil. I'm nowhere in the Bible does it say that dowsing rods are demonic. Let me just be clear. Also, some churches used to use these. Some religions used to use these. So, religion aside, it's what you think of it. This is always going to be your personal opinion. If you still don't like dowsing rods after watching this, that's fine with me. So as I was saying, there's nothing demonic about dowsing rods, in my opinion. And, to the people that claim they are witchcraft, they're demonic, I truly hope that you are not celebrating birthdays by blowing out candles. I hope that you're not going to parties like that or letting your children do that, because what are you doing? Making a wish on fire and blowing this candle out. You're manifesting things to come true. So, which is great, okay? But you can't pick and choose what you hate, what you love, in the name of religion, and then, criticize others for it when you're doing the same thing. And also, that comes from a witchcraft. That comes from a witchcraft tradition. So, you have to pick and choose your battles, right? Also, the tooth fairy. Are you letting your kids put teeth under a pillow as an offering for a fairy? Just something to think about. So, if you're doing those things, don't come at me and say, hey, you're practicing witchcraft. Aren't you doing it too? As far as when I see paranormal investigators do videos or on live streams say things like, I don't believe in dowsing rods. I think they're just bullcrap, and anybody that uses them is bullcrap. Dude, you got to stop that. I could say that about your REM pod. I could say that about your SB7. No. The hate among paranormal investigators needs to stop. And I'm being serious. You're never going to see me on here doing any kind of video and downgrading anybody. I don't care what you use, whatever. I mean, I could probably get a spirit to use a hot glue gun or do something with it. I mean, I'm not going to ever judge you for what you're using. So judging people and making people that watch your video think that everybody else is fake except you is absolutely disgusting to me. We are all in this together, whether you're looking for Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Fae, whether you're looking for mermaids. I've manifested that I'm going to see a mermaid before it's over. Whether you're talking to spirits, whether you're an empath, whether you're a medium, whether you're new at this and you just want to, figure out what it's like to communicate with other side. Stick together, support each other, stop telling people that they are wrong for what they think, what they believe. If you were like me and I were like you, this world would get kind of boring really fast. So it takes all kinds of kinds to make this world go round, and that's what's important. Are there people who fake dowsing rods? Yes, there are. I see it all the time, especially on TikTok. I see it. There are times, I will say, that I can feel an energy pull so bad that it probably does look like my hand is moving. I try my best to hold still. For women, sometimes the top area gets in the way and you can't get like super close. But yeah, they can be manipulated. Absolutely. There is the idiomotor effect. So that is where your arms or hands move and you don't realize it. Just the slightest movement. And that can make them move. So that's kind of like the scientific way of saying dowsing rods don't work. They chalk it up to that. If you're relying on scientific studies for anything paranormal, you're not going to get them. So could dowsing rods be faked? Absolutely. Can the energy be manipulated? Yes, it can be manipulated by humans or spirits. If you're going to go as far as saying these are absolutely fake, not real, there's no way a spirit could touch those. I mean, spirits can scratch you, throw cups off a shelf, follow you home, attach to you. Spirits can walk through your house, but you think they can't touch a rod. I mean, come on. Make that make sense to me, people. But these are just like any other equipment. Any other equipment. They're just like the music box. Energy has to walk through it right in front of it to make it go off. They're just like a K2 meter. A little different, but they work the same way. Energy. I can hold this in my hand and make it go off. Most of the time. See? I can make it go off. My energy will light this thing up. So when somebody's doing a video and they're holding it in their hand, is it always a spirit doing that, or is it their own energy? Because I can make it light up. I will lay it down on something. I'm not going to hold it in a video. If you do that, that's fine. If a spirit lights it up when you say to, that's your proof, okay? But I know that I can make it go off. Just like it can go off around a cell phone, or my Wi-Fi box will light it up, okay? We all have energy in us. That's why it goes off. Energy. The same energy that can move these. The same energy that can move this, okay? The same energy that runs through these. It's all energy. So my dowsing rods are just as real or fake as your REM pod, as this, as an app on your phone. So it's what you make of it. It's what your energy makes of it. So I use that for an example. So this skull, I'm not going to get too close to it because it's motion activated. It's a Halloween decoration that I bought When you walk in front of it, it's super loud. Okay, it screams, it makes noises. I bought this to take on investigations and to ask if something wants to move in front of it. I'll hear it. Obviously, it's really loud and creepy. But what did I figure out about this? Light moves fast enough to make this go off. So if you're using anything that lights up, like let's say cat balls, vibration, just of you walking, and it doesn't have to be on the floor, it could be on a table, vibration is strong. Could that make it go off even if you're not realizing it? Absolutely. I will show you an example. Here's my flashlight. I'm not going to move. It's not going off. I'll wait till he's done. Okay, so before anybody comes at anybody for what equipment they're using, let's remember this. Light. Your high-powered flashlight can make things go off. It's movement because it flashes. It's so bright. It's movement. So let's keep that in mind. There's room enough in the paranormal community for everyone. We do not have to downgrade one another. We do not have to try to make somebody else look bad to make yourself feel better. That happens a lot. So with that said, I'm going to show you guys my rods. These are my copper rods, 100% copper. They're enclosed in this little thingy here that spins, and this allows you to hold it and allows it to spin. I also want to show you another pair that I have. These are aluminum. These are like antenna material. They're not the best. They're easy to take with you. They look like an ink pen. These are like an Amazon special. These are expandable. They're pretty big and they bend. So they're still in this spinny thing. They still work. It's about energy. They don't have to be all copper. I do recommend copper, but these are good. These are good for traveling. It's kind of hard to pop these in your back pocket. I do have a backpack, so if I have the chance to take these, I will take my copper ones. But these are pretty cool. So I will show you a little bit about how to dowse using both of these. It's going to be pretty much the exact same. You're going to hold them on this little spinny handle. And I hope you like the tattoo my daughter gave me with Sharpies. I did not wash it off for this video because if she wakes up and it's gone, she's going to be mad. So, you just want to hold it, okay? You can put your thumb out. You can put it up here. I do not put it there. It's going to be, it's not going to work. So, hold it down a little lower. Get comfortable holding them. It does take a little while to get used to just kind of holding them straight, okay? They are very movable. I don't know what that noise was. So, a lot of people will ask the spirits, "Spirits, can you show me a yes sign? Can you show me what you want to use for no?" I don't do that. You can if you want. That's perfectly fine. I tell them what to do. I want them to always know that, you know, this is my equipment, my tools, my energy. I call the shots. So I always do crossing for yes, to the side for no, out like this for I don't know, and using it to point. And I will explain to the spirits how to use them before I do the session. I will tell them, hey, cross this for yes, side for no, out for I don't know, or you can use it to point. So that's what I do. You can do it however you prefer. So I will show you how to do this. You want to keep your arms in. It's hard to stand still sometimes. It's hard to not move. I don't think anybody's going to be ever 100% still. And I will use Miss Hattie right here as my example. I will put her right here beside me. She's not going to be on camera right now. She's like, fine. She's so funny. Okay, Hattie. Ah, let me get these straight. These ones wiggle more than the other ones. Hattie, can you tell them or show them what no means? Can you straighten them back out, please? Thank you. Well, they're a little out like that. Can you show them what I don't know means? Okay, thank you. If it's easier for you, some spirits will not straighten them back out. She will, but most of the time I just kind of drop them and resituate them to make sure. And plus that gives your body a chance to like not hold one position for a long time and risk kind of manipulating them. Hattie, can you show a yes answer? A lot of times I do this with my eyes closed. And when I open my eyes, I've gotten answers I didn't want before. So, I mean, I don't want to influence it. I don't always do it with my eyes closed, but sometimes. Hattie, can you point to your doll? Why are you going so slow? She's over there. So now I'll show you with my copper rods. These are my favorites. They're a lot smaller on the bottom than my other ones. Hattie, do you like these rods better? Yes. So this one didn't move that time. Hattie, do you love us? She does. You know we love you, right? Okay. Let me see. Hattie, would you like to cross over? No. I know her answer on that one. She does not want to. If she ever did, I would absolutely do it for her, and she knows that. Okay. I was going to ask her an I don't know question, but can you show them I don't know? Can you straighten it back out? Can you straighten it back out? Slowly but surely, right? So that was just a quick overview of how to use them. Definitely do what you want with them, make them your own. These dowsing rods are like, they're my ride or die, if that's what you want to call them. And I say that because I've had these for many years, and they are 100% copper. These have been through it all with me. Even one time I took them somewhere and I was doing something, getting something out of the back of the Jeep, maybe some feed for my animals, and I laid them on top of the Jeep and I forgot about them. So I go to the store like a few days later, and on my way home, I'm like, what is that in the road that looks like my dowsing rod? And granted, I'm, so many miles out this little one-lane road. So I get out and get it. And I'm like, wow, where did this come from? And it still didn't dawn on me that, like, I had left them on the car. And as soon as I took off again, the other one fell off. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I left them on the car. So they're a little bit bent. I straightened them out as good as I could. They work fine. But they've kind of been through it all with me. I have accidentally left them places and had to go back and get them. That's just life. I'm busy all the time and my brain is always going. If you do want to use them and you've never tried them, or you're one of the skeptics and are curious, do as I said earlier, get your energy into them. Play with them. Take them places with you. Keep them on you. If you have little ones you can pop in your back pocket, just take them places. Get your energy in them. Are they going to work for you? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think they're going to work for everybody. I've seen other equipment not work for other people. So it's your energy. It's energy. It's energy. It's energy. That's all it is. Spirits are energy. We're energy. We're the same energy, okay? We just have a flesh and blood body right now. So, before you go and jump to conclusions about anybody using dowsing rods, there is a history of these. So that tells you something, right? And also know that before you try to debunk anyone on dowsing rods, just know we can debunk this with our energy. We can debunk motion censored things. So it's all about your perception and your intentions when you go into an investigation. So if you're getting good answers with them, if you're getting answers with this, keep it up. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing what you love. I will continue to use my dowsing rods. This is a newer piece that I have. I've tried it a couple of times. I took it with me yesterday, but I forgot to turn it on. I forgot I even had it, so I didn't use it. But just keep being amazing. Keep doing what you love to do. And for the skeptics who like to constantly badger people about them, enough is enough. You are no better than anybody else. We're all the same. And I would suggest for the negative people, raise your vibration. You need to get your vibration up high enough, okay? You need to meditate. You need to work on yourself. You need to do some shadow work. Whatever it takes, raise your vibration to where you don't feel like you need to compete with anybody, and you don't feel like you need to downgrade, badger anybody. It's not a competition. This is not a race of who gets there first. This is just us all being one community and sharing our own experiences, right? Like I said, when I cross them for this or that, that's what I do. This is my experience I'm sharing with you. Your experience may be completely different, and that is absolutely valid and okay. I hope you guys learned something from this, or at least enjoyed watching this. I know it's been a long video, but this is one that I've been trying to make for a while, and I finally had some time to make this. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I do not post on Instagram much. I don't really like it. Sometimes I share on Twitter. I'm more like a TikTok and YouTube person. Go subscribe. I'm almost at 30,000 followers on TikTok. Go me. And if you guys have any questions about spirit communication, mediumship, readings, dowsing rods, spirit voices, spirit boxes, if you're having a haunting that you need help with, holler at me.